Hello.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zoogles here too?
Hey!
You should always assume there's Zoogles anywhere you go. They're one of the reasons I need you all. We're a team after all, and that means you need to pull your weight. So when I call for you, I expect you to clear out any enemies around me. What? Why do I have to do all the... In exchange, when you call for me, I promise I'll shoot down any enemies around you too. Sound fair?
Right.
Yeah, alright. If you don't get in the habit of speaking up during fights, that'll impact morale and our ability to combo together. So make sure to do it often. Got it?
Just a minute.
Looks like the enemy spotted us. Time to get to work. You don't have to tell me that. Oh, is this where you get boost attacks? Let's go! I love boost attacks. You can summon allies in combat to use their unique boost attacks. Once the boost gauge is full, press the corresponding direction to execute. These moves can be followed up with more attacks, I couldn't read for a second there, afterward, and also restore AG when used. Although the boost gauge builds up automatically over time, it can be filled up faster by landing attacks and counter edges on enemies as well. Iron Blade initiates a brute force swing attack that can down almost any enemy, uses to get allies out of deep trouble and create openings for additional attacks. Tutorials, start!
With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
Now give it
Behold
a shot.
my power.
You're mine! Strike! Swallow blade!
Can't touch this.
Swallow blade!
Nope. Jump at me. Idiot.
Swallow blade!
Behold.
You picked the wrong fight!
Yet again, you have been boost broken.
Here I come! You're finished!
I have done it. Shionne's boost attack fires numerous beams of light from the muzzle of Shionne's rifle. Effective on aerial enemies, it temporarily restricts their flight abilities and downs them. The wing clip.
Flyers!
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down.
Yeah, shoot them down, please.
Take this!
I'm ready.
Fire. I love boost attacks so much. It's gonna be so good when we get more of the party members.
Where are you going?
Yeah, where are you going, by the way, idiot? Success! Tutorial win! Teaming up with other party members for boost attacks allows you to keep attacking enemies longer. Different members work better against different enemy types, so don't be afraid to mix and match to maintain the upper hand in battle.
This one's mine.
I will do so.
This one's
Fire?
mine.
Here I come! Swallow blade!
No, you
you
don't.
picked the wrong fight!
Mega ray.
Stay down, idiots.
Take this!
Hey, Shionne, look out, by the way.
Swallow blade!
I have Swallow Blade on X and square. We need more arts. Shionne, fire.
Mine.
I love it when she's in the air and she does it. Beautiful.
Eat dirt!
Kind of rude to tell them they have to eat dirt. Like, they're already dying. Do they really have to eat dirt, too? That just seems rude.
The marksman handles
Fire.
this.
Here I come! Swallow
Come here, you.
blade. You picked the wrong
I didn't let my
fight.
Swallow Blade finish before doing my boost break. Whoopsie.
Here I come! It's over!
Nah, it's fine. We got it. Looks like you got the hang of it, but don't let it get to your head. Those were easy ones. I know, I know. But the Rhine from Xenoblade yet again. He's the only one who can say, I know, I know.
This could be useful.
We stole the membrane of their
You
wings.
can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
I love climbing. Let's go. This is a new save. I'm not doing it in G+. I prefer doing new saves when I play games a second
What's
time.
this thing?
Not even a second time. I usually just prefer doing new saves when I play games again, more than NG pluses. I don't mind an NG plus here and there, but I'm definitely like a start from fresh kind of guy. I find that more enjoyable, personally. Someone hit the Rhine time command in chat? Does that still work? It better. Alley-oop. Too easy. Everyone knows that your kneecaps can't be broken if you do a sick little twirl at the end.
No choice.
I thought I'd be able to immediately use Shionne's break move. I could not.
One more.
It's over.
Insects
Nope.
should stay on the ground.
You're mine.
Yeah, where they belong, idiots.
We got flyers.
I've got this. Let a
Fire.
marksman handle it.
Nice combo, nice combo. Well done. Ow, that hit me. My feelings.
Take this. We did it.
Well, no
These
more
little
you.
ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart
Goodbye.
to your heart's content.
Take this.
Mega ray.
Try harder.
I really need to stop hitting R1 to dodge.
Swallow blade.
Mega ray.
Also, I need the mid-air dodge.
Swallow blade.
could really use the mid-air dodge. Dodge? Dodge. I can use this language that I've spoken since the beginning of my life, by the way, for anyone curious. I tried to dodge in midair, which I cannot do yet. We need to get that power up like ASAP. There we go, there we go. Excuse me. You should be dead, that's what I thought. Hi! Come at me. Come at me, bro. Okay, well.
We're in good form.
You spell Rhine R-E-Y-N, if I'm not mistaken. That's how Rhine's name is spelt from Xenoblade. R-E-Y-N, is that what I said? R-E-Y-N. Yeah, there you go. That command still works. Pog. Hello there. Sup, big lad?
I never miss.
Never? Really? I've learned Demon Fang? That's just a thing that I can learn. Alright, that was almost really bad. I wish Zephyr was here to help me bust this open. Hey, check this out. How have I not broken this yet? It's gotta be getting close, though. It's gotta be getting close, though. Bring it, punk. Not today. Try harder. Easiest core break of my entire career, chat. If I'm being completely honest with you, it doesn't get any easier than that. Get wrecked. I'm a gamer. I love it when they have weak points.
I can feel my power growing.
Ooh, baby, level 7. How is Shionne a little bit ahead of me in getting level ups? Once a character's art proficiency has reached a certain threshold, they'll learn new arts to perform when engaged in combat. Ah, okay. Very neat. So we have Demon Fang now. Art settings screen. You can assign arts that you've learned to each of the different buttons. Okay, yeah, I can read. You can set 3 arts to use while on the ground, plus an additional 3 to use in the air for a total of 6 arts. Press L2 and R2 to inspect the arts you have available. Characters that are set to auto can use all of their arts, but you can press square to uncheck arts you wish for them to avoid. Yeah. So let's put Demon Fang here. And then we only have Mirage for air combos right now. Works for me. What's the command for the quote list? I think it's just exclamation mark quote list with no spaces. Pretty sure that's the case. There's another rock enemy over here that I want to murder. Sup, punk? You want to go?
Right, here goes.
Bring it on. I think you're worth a good amount of experience. I didn't pay attention to the actual number of how much experience you gave earlier.
I'm only getting started.
I, too, am only getting started. Yeah, that was bad. I should have gotten on the ground faster than that. Okay, thank goodness that didn't hit me. We really need to... I'm gonna look at it right after this, actually. We really need the, we need the mid-air dodge move. I need to be able to dodge while I'm in the air. That'll stop me from getting hit so much. Hi, I would like you to die before you get back up, please. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Doesn't seem to be working. What is the quote list command? Is it no space? It's no space. There you go. Or no, it is space, I mean. A space in between quote and list. I think exclamation mark quotes? No, quotes didn't work. I don't know. There it is. Quote list with a space. I thought it was without a space for some reason. Hey, look, I found a camp.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renan, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renans know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat, but we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
Cooking in a JRPG, a staple since, like, what game first really kicked this off? Was it Final Fantasy 15? Was Final Fantasy 15 the first, like, big game that was like...
What are you staring at me for?
Don't
Your
interrupt.
clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Her eyes are closed.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
He's wearing blue.
All right, I'll think about it.
Her eyes are closed. Was this a conversation we were supposed to have earlier? Anyways, was it like FF15 back in like 2015 where was it like the first like big game, like big name game that was like, oh, this kicked off the revolution of all games having cooking in them? Because Breath of the Wild was like 2016, wasn't it? So FF15 was before it, like 2015? There was a shift at some point in gaming. Like, there were games that had cooking in them before FF15, but there was a shift in gaming somewhere in, like, the mid, like, around that FF15 time, like, the mid-2010s, where, like, all games started having cooking. Was FF15 the end of 2016? I thought it was the end of 2015 that it came out. Have I moved everything back a year in my head? When did Breath of the Wild come out? Was Breath of the Wild 17 or 16? Breath of the Wild was 17, wasn't it? It was 17 because it was the same year as Horizon Zero Dawn? Okay, that's where I got confused. For some reason, I thought Breath of the Wild was 2016, and I was like, didn't FF15 come out a year before Breath of the Wild came out? So I just assumed FF15 was 2015, but it was 16. But it was like around that era, like FF15 followed by Breath of the Wild, like so many games after that just started having cooking in every game ever. It's insane. Animal Crossing's New Horizons from my Google search? Your Google, what did you search in Google? Animal Crossing's New Horizon came out in like 2019, didn't it? Or is that not the Switch one? Isn't the newest Animal Crossing game that came out in like 2020 or whatever? It would have to be at least predating FF15. Because FF15 and Breath of the Wild came out back-to-back year-wise. Both of them had cooking in it. So did a bunch of other games following those. There was a shift in the video game community where like developers were like, yo, we gotta have cooking in our games. We gotta. That being said, Tales of Xillia, and I think even Grace's, like at least Grace's Onward, Tales of has had cooking be a big part. I think it has it all the way back in Symphonia, but I feel like the mechanic wasn't very fleshed out in the older Tales of games. I think Xillia forward, maybe Grace's forward, is when cooking started to be like pretty darn relevant in Tales of. Like it became a lot more usable and important, I want to say. You typed in what game introduced cooking mechanic? That's way too broad, and also wrong, because games back in, like, the early 2000s, maybe even sooner, had cooking mechanics. Like, come on now. Tales of Symphonia had cooking mechanics in it. At camps and inns, you can cook meals, conferring temporary effects when eaten. New dishes can be made by finding recipes, while ingredients can be found at collection points and general stores. Eating a new meal overrides any previous effects. Depending on who in the party cooks a meal, the extent of their effects and their duration will vary. As such, it's wise to rotate who's on cooking duty based on your current goals and the party's overall status. Porridge. Give me that defense up. I think there are some cooking things that can boost like how much SP and stuff you get later, which we definitely want.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
I love being full.
You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
Man, not feeling pain must be wild. Hey! Emblem obtained. Shionne, the speedy chef. After a perfect evade or perfect guard, press R1 to trigger an immediate counterattack. Awesome. So, okay, that's right. So whenever you unlock one of these, you get one of them for free, and then you have to upgrade the other 4. Love it. Love it a lot. Increase near-death attack and elemental attack, very Increase ailment rate is nice. Toxicity to inflict some ailments. Increase ailment damage. All right, I get it. Who has the time or skill to cook a fine meal when there are lords to overthrow? Not Shionne, who's only after a full stomach. This is really expensive, but I'm pretty sure I'm still going to save up for KO prevention, to be honest. As for you, give me mid-air evade. I keep trying to evade in mid-air, so I need that now. And then I want to save up for the increased max AG. Definitely want more max AG, 100%. It's only 360, it won't take us that long to get to.
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
Into the ruins we go, chat. If you want to count it, the first time cooking was in a game in 1982 was a game called Burger Time. Okay, that's cool. That's a neat little bit of trivia. However, wait a minute, cutscene.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Dahnan tools and weaponry, anyway.
So, how the hell are we?
Easy.
That worked well. Anyways, my question wasn't what was the first game to have cooking in it. My question was, like, what game kickstarted the game industry at large putting cooking in their games? I feel like it was Final Fantasy 15. Because, you know, like, so many games have eating, like, cooking and meal mechanics in them in the past, like, nearly decade now, the past, like, 7 or so years. And so on. Some games, like Tales of, have had cooking from, like, inception. I don't think they had it in, like, Fantasia, but they had it in Symphonia, I'm pretty sure, which was back in, like, 2003 or whatever. But, like, around FF15, Breath of the Wild time, like, every game started having, not every game, obviously, but a lot of games started being like, yo, we gotta put cooking in this bad boy. You gotta.
That I can see what's on the other side. I can't just...
I didn't think that would cut him off. Mutual hunger, by the way.